Everyone, today I will be doing a eye look from the BH Cosmetics company. And yesterday I was going through some of my BH cosmetic palettes, and I thought I should do a look from one of these palettes. And I will plan to do looks from the other palettes that I have, but I definitely want to do this Blush Neutrals 26 color eyeshadow and blush palette. And it comes in a case that looks like this. And I've purchased this palette. This palette may be a year or so old, or it could be more younger than that. I'm not quite sure how long ago I've had the palette, but it has been fairly recent, within a year or two, that I have this palette. And so I want to create a look from that palette. So I already have prepped my face, and I basically am using the Becca Cosmetic Fine Pressed Powder and Clove just to keep a simple facial look. Again, I don't always use foundations. I prefer a lighter look for my skin, and to keep a natural look as well. So we're going to start off by prepping my eyes with the NYX eyeshadow base ESB03 in skin tone. They're listing the packaging like this, and I always list what I use on my face in the description box. So we're going to prep my face. So let me grab myself a mirror, which I don't have one in front of me. Which I need to always have one in front of me. So I'm going to go with a more simple look today. And when I mean simple, not that it's just a, minimal type look. I will use some form of shimmer on my eyes, but for the most part it'll be a more natural look, at least in my opinion, compared to what I usually do with my eye looks. So I'm just priming my eyes, and I want to prime underneath because I will be using a form of color along my lower lash line. So now that I've primed my lids, we want to jump into the next step, which would be start applying the eyeshadow. So again, I have several BH Cosmetic palettes. I shouldn't say several because that's not, several means a lot. I may have at the most maybe 4 to 5 palettes. And I really like BH Cosmetics company. They make really good pigmented eyeshadows for a very affordable price. And I think this is one of the companies that you will definitely want to look into. I highly recommend BH Cosmetics. And they're always, you can always catch a sale if you, again, follow their newsletter to see what is currently happening with their company in terms of sales or any launches of new upcoming releases of their products. So again, it is a place that you will want to be familiar with if you're interested in BH Cosmetics. So let's start with this look. So I am going to use my mirror, since the palette looks like this. 26 shadows, 21 eyeshadows, and 5 blushes. And when you receive this palette, it does have a cover sheet over the shadows. And it comes in their box that looks like this. And I've seen BH Cosmetics sold in many vendors, Urban Outfitters. I want to think Ulta Beauty. You could buy it on the ground, TJ Maxx, Marshalls. So you can pretty much find BH Cosmetics in more places than just their online store. But I'm sure their online store have more variety. So I'm going to start off with the color, this apricot peach color here. This color here inside my crease as a transition shade. I know because it's summer, and not just summer, but I just feel like in the mood of like peachy looks or rose gold type looks. And I don't think it's just summer, it's just what I'm currently feeling very attracted to in terms of shades for my eye looks. And I'm just blending in the color with my BH Cosmetics blending brush from one of my brushes kit that I have. Again, I have a few brush kits as well from them, from this company. So you want to lightly buff that into the crease area. And when I buff in my colors, I always like buff it into my eyebrow bone. So as soon as I feel that bone, that's where I stop. And I want to add some more just to give it some more pigment in that area. Then I'll blend it out to cause a wing type look. And these pigments are like really good for the price point. Again, you're someone who's, you know, have a certain price that you only like to pay for your shadows. This is a really good company to invest your money, because these palettes will last you for a long time. And I think they have good quality pigment for their shadows. I remember hearing about BH Cosmetics, I don't know, it's probably been 4 to 5 years, maybe longer than that. Heard about this company and was intrigued by the multiple shades in the palette. And I have other things that I own of BH Cosmetics, but I always love to look through their shop to see what's new or what they have on sale. So that's a nice peachy pink type hue. And I want to make sure I buff it out to give, again, that kind of wing look. And these shadows, they just effortlessly just blend in very nice into my skin. Like, you don't have to force the color, just naturally go in. And before we go into the next shade, just gonna take a sip. Take a pause for a second, enjoy the nice drink. And I'm going in with the next shade, and this would be for my lid color. I'm going to go in using this bronzy copper shade that is on the corner here. I really like that brown tone in this palette. And we're going to apply that to my eyelid. I did damp this brush because I want to go for a nice, I think, full look for my eyelid. I just think pinks and golds are such a beautiful contrast to one another. A very classy, elegant look, I feel. Without, you know, it's a beautiful look without feeling like you tried a lot to create that look. I'm just going to take that color up some. And this is what I mean by the pigmentations in these shadows. Just so, they're gorgeous. They're really beautiful. And I want to take some of this color and take it out towards my crease. And I'm going to kind of buff it in with the color. I just love that. It gives like that nice gold, like antique-ish type gold feeling. It's very, I think, very vintage. It gives like a very vintage type, you know, feel to it. Let's go in. And I like it when it looks really intense, because this is the accent color that I want to be the main color that is noticeable. I want that pink to pop also, but more so this bronzy gold type shade. So we're going to go into the next eye. Hope everyone is having a good start of their week. And hope everyone in the U.S. who's watching this had a good 4th of July. So I'm basically going to call this look like a rose gold. My rose gold eye, because that's how I feel is giving this rose gold hue. And yesterday when I was looking through the palette, usually again I don't plan my eyeshadow looks, especially for the first impression reviews. I don't plan, I just want to go in and just basically just play and create a look from it. But this one, when I was just looking through I tend to do that. I don't know any of you out there who, you know, sometimes you just get bored or you just want to find some time to relax. You catch yourself going through your makeup, just, you know, going through your palettes, swatching your palettes, and especially if it's palettes that you forgot that you had, or you know that there are palettes that you need to give more love to. So you start going through those, you start swatching on your hand, and you just notice. Because I do that when you know, sometimes when I'm just thinking, or if I'm just relaxing, or if I'm just thinking about the things, like planning out my videos for the coming weeks. And I know that I recently just purchased some BH Cosmetics because they had a sale on their website. And I'm like, you know, I have these palettes. I really need to be making some looks from them. And when I go through my palettes, I start swatching them. And then I blend it. I saw these colors. I just line them up beside each other to basically, like, the light bulb went over in my head. Like, okay, you should do a look with this. Like, it's really beautiful. You should try to make a look with it. So basically, I am creating this look from just colors that I swatch together next to each other. And I love just anything rose gold right now. I just love rose gold colors that are in rose gold palettes. You know, the peaches, the pinks, the golds, the metallics. You know, all shades of gold, all shades of pinks, all shades of peaches, even purples like the mauves. Like, I'm just really into them shades of corals, anything orange. So I want to extend this color out into my outer crease. Then we're going to blend that out like I did the other eye. Blend it into the color. And then I'll go back in again and apply some more, because I just, again, want to have that intensity with that look. I love shadows that make you feel like $1,000,000 without feeling like you broke the bank to basically look that way. Make sure I get that gold into my upper lash lines. So so that should be good. So we're gonna go into my bottom lash line and we're gonna apply this gold color from BHI. I kind of went into my eye with that shadow brush just now when I was sweeping it across my eyelashes. Not my eyelashes, I'm sorry, my upper lash line. So we're going to use this gold that's underneath this bronze shade color that I just used. So I just used this color for my all over the lid color. And then we're going to use this gold here for my bottom lash line. So I am just in love with gold shadows right now. Who am I kidding? I'm always in love with gold shadows. So we're going to go in lash line. And again, I'm just using my BH Cosmetic angled eyeshadow brush. And all the brushes that I'm using are from BH Cosmetics. This is part of their rose gold brush kit. And the reason why I discovered when I did the last tutorial that's on my channel, I noticed when I was applying the color with this brush, it works really well to get into my lash line. So that's why I think I'm going to always use this brush to be applied to applying color to my lower lash line. So hopefully you all can see that gold color. Just taking a gold, I start from the outer bottom crease and work inward. And just sweep it right underneath the lashes. So now that that's done, let's go into my mascara. So I'm going to be using Maybelline New York Lash Sensational and the Blackest Black. So it's the Maybelline Lash Sensational Full Fan Effect. Looks like this, that I purchased out of Target. I'm just going to sweep over my lashes. And this mascara does really, I feel like it fans out my lashes. And I try not to go back in and use additional coats on my lashes, because sometimes I notice once the product has already set itself on my lashes, it makes it hard to reapply any to my lashes. And plus, I don't want to cause any clumping of my lashes, so I just try to keep it to one coat. So that's the top coat. Now we're going to do the bottom lashes. You want to be careful when you apply this to your lower lashes because it can easily get on your skin from where it touches. Let's go in. I really like this mascara. I noticed Maybelline makes really good mascaras, and most of the ones I have I'm very impressed, but this one is really nice. It gives that long elongation of the lashes without you trying. It almost makes it look like I have false lashes on when I'm not wearing any. And then I'm going to apply some to the bottom. My bottom lashes. And it really gets into those little, even your little, if you have baby hairs, or I'm going to say my little baby eyelashes, the smaller lashes, it really gets in there and really combs. But you just want to take your time and be patient when you apply so it doesn't smear anywhere. So that's my eye look. I'm calling it a rose gold summer look. And the next thing I want to do is apply some bronzer. So again, I'm going to go in with my Bare Minerals bronzer in the High Dive. The packaging looks like this, and on the back it gives you the color of the bronzer. And if you're not quite sure what color bronzer you will want to wear on your face, you can go into Ulta. They have a Bare Minerals consultant. That's how I was able to get this bronzer that I have. The young lady that was working in the Bare Minerals department was helping me match me with a pressed powder and also a bronzer. So she recommended this color for my particular skin tone. So I'm just going to sweep bronzer in areas that I want to deepen a little bit of my skin. So along the cheeks, along the line area. And I'm applying it with my BH Cosmetic brush from the Rose Gold brush kit. I'm gonna add some. So used to saying we. I'm gonna add some along the bridge of my nose, and we're gonna take. See, there I go saying we. I'm gonna take some up to along my hairline. And Bare Minerals is another company that you can just put in basically effortlessly time to really look like gorgeous, elegant. The ingredients in their products are like really healthy for your skin. So again, Bare Minerals just, when I put on Bare Minerals, I feel like very elegant. I feel very put together. I feel sophisticated. So it's a really good company. But BH Cosmetics makes really good products as well. So I just applied the Bare Mineral bronzer. So now I'm going to apply a blush cheek color from this palette that I'm using. So I think I want to go in with a peachy kind of color also. So I'm going to go in with this shade here. This particular color right here. I was going to do this color, but I think I want to do this one. And I'm just going to apply some to my e.l.f. tapered brush. That looks like this. Because I like that nice, subtle, got that apricot rosy type shade. I'm just going to apply some to my cheekbones. See, that's a lot of, it has a lot of pigmentation from those blushes. Definitely do not sleep on BH Cosmetics. It is really phenomenal. And their eyeshadows. So I'm going to go in to the next cheek. So I just really love how BH Cosmetics makes really good products and then makes it affordable to us consumers. See, that, so you have to be careful when your eyes are watering with the mascara I just applied. You want to be careful because my eyes were just watering a little bit and it started to smear. So usually I just take my fingers and I'll just wipe it away. I don't have any wipes in front of me, but normally I would use wipes, but I could just use my fingers and just kind of wipe that away. But I still love that mascara. You just want to be careful when you apply it that it doesn't smudge. So that's my cheekbones. And then the last thing I want to apply is the highlighter. And I got this highlight from the Ashley Tisdale BH Cosmetics line. I would say some months ago. I bought both of the highlights that was in her collection, Beach Bum, and this one is in Shimmering Sand. The packaging looks like this. And I also seen BH Cosmetics sold in, I think like Tilly's. So this is what the color looks like. And so I purchased that basically because I wanted to try the highlights. And that brush I just used for my I got my brushes mixed up. That brush that I was going to use for my highlight, I just used it for my blush. And I meant to use I just got all my blushes confused. My bronzer brush, my blush powder brush, and my highlight brush. I just intermixed them. And the bronzer brush, my Eco Tools that I was going to use, I didn't use it. Forgot to use it. So now I got to pull out another brush to use for my highlight. And I'm just going to use a e.l.f. blush brush that comes in the packaging that looks like this. And how many of you, when you go shopping at Target, you see these e.l.f. brushes and you know how affordable they are, so you just pick up like a couple more just to add to your collection? I do that. I just buy them and just stack them up because you can never have enough of them, and they are so affordable and they are good. The brushes that are black handled, and if I notice some of the brushes I have bought in the past, the casing, metal casing tends to come off from the handle. All you have to do is just use some hot glue and from a hot gun, and just glue the inside and then push the stick inside of it, and then it stays in place. Just for any of you all who may have experience in that. It's not, I don't experience that in any or all of my BH Cosmetic brushes, but I think one or two of them, my fan brush and another brush I bought, the handle just came off, and I'll just hot glue gun the casing back onto the handle. So that's just a tip for any of you all who have experienced that out there. So don't feel like you need to throw your brush away when the handle, if the handle may come out of its casing. So I'm just going to use the shimmering sand and apply it to my cheeks for a nice simple highlight. Look at that glow. It is, I just love a highlight. I see a highlight and I just want them all. Like, can you ever have enough highlight? Is there ever a point where you should just tell yourself, no, you can't have any more highlights? I didn't think so. That highlight is life. It is life. And it has this nice rose gold look to it. Look at that. That rose gold is so gorgeous. If you all can still find this highlight, and if BH Cosmetic carry it on their website, or you happen to be in a store and you see one or both of these highlights, definitely I recommend you buying it because it is stunning. Like, these are beautiful, and they're not like overpowering. They're beautiful highlights. I'm just making them intense because I like intense highlights. But there are so, like, I just put one stroke of color against my cheek and it just glowed to the gods. It's just so beautiful. So that's pretty much my face look. I was going for a whole rose gold type theme, and you know, I want to stick to the colors that was on my eye, to my cheeks, and then I'm going to go and last with my lip color. And if you hear any bells or anything jiggling, it's my cat's collar on my cat Bear. He's in here looking for my attention. Come on, Bear. You in here looking for attention? You in here looking for attention? He's in here rolling around on the floor looking for attention. So I've done the face look. So the last look is to apply lip color, and I'm going to be using the MAC Cosmetic Matte Lipstick in Please Me. The packaging looks like this, and it's called Please Me. That that focuses. And it's a nice pink shade. I want to build my collection of matte lipsticks. Like every time I go by a matte store, I just wish I had tons of money so I could just sweep all of them at once and just set up a serious matte lipstick area of my, I call my little beauty room in here. So this again is Please Me. And it's a really, I think, intense pink shade. I was going to go with a brown, but I was like, well, let's kind of stay to the pink elements. I have this thing where I'm going to start that pink out, kind of outshines my eye look, but that's okay. I may come back on the camera and show you a look with a brown lip and also a red lip, just so I can show a contrast. But I'm thinking about starting to use lip brushes to apply my color, because I just want to see how that works. Yes. So a bright pink bold lip never hurts anybody. And I wonder how it would look if I was doing a candy yum yum type look, lip with this look. So I didn't want that pink to overpower my look again. But it's definitely almost like baby doll pink type look. So I'm showing you with this color, and then I will come back and show you two other colors to wear with this look. Again, that is Please Me and BC4 MAC Cosmetics. So overall, I really like this look. You know, especially like if you're going out somewhere, and you just want to look nice, but not, you know, feel like you're overly done. This is a nice look. So I'll be back and show you two. Hello everyone. So I'm back to show you another alternative lip color for MAC, and this is the color Chili, which is like a brick red with a brown undertone. It's really pretty. It's Matte Chili A15 that focuses. A really pretty color. So that is Chili. like chili. When I put on chili, I feel like a goddess. Like there's like a lot of different color shades of lipstick that I'm into, but like these terracotta reds, these peachy apricot brown, caramel browns, like these deep vibrant red, whether they're burgundy. I'm just into like a lot of different shades for lipsticks, and MAC by far makes really good, interesting colors, and their formula for MAC doesn't dry my lip. You know, I feel like I'm comfortable wearing most matte lipsticks, liquid or just the classic lipstick version, and I just absolutely love it. So this is Chili, and I think it's just such a beautiful color that I think would suit anyone's skin tone. It's just very mesmerizing. So if you like MAC cosmetic lipsticks, especially their matte formula, I highly recommend Chili. It is so beautiful. Like, it's just one of those shades that you can never go wrong. Any season, summer, fall, winter, spring, you can just wear this color anytime. Because like I said, I don't wear anything based on seasons. I usually wear what I feel like I want to wear. And it could be the darkest of the lipsticks. Like, I just like whatever I like to feel. And especially when I feel confident in it, I would just wear those colors. So again, that's MAC matte lipstick and Chili. So just taking a few moments to feel myself a little bit. Yes, it's such a vroom 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 type color. So I'm gonna show you another color right after this. And the next shade that I want to show with this look is from MAC Antique Velvet 835. It is this nice, I'll say this nice dark burgundy, like burgundy wine color. This is what it looks like. With matte Antique Velvet, and it is a nice, I think this is a nice brown. Makes me think of a nice chocolate brown, like a nice burgundy brown, like just very rich color. So we're gonna try this shade with this eye look. I really like it's like a chocolatey brown, like it looks like it would have like this burgundy hue to it, but it's more like a chocolate. Which I do think it has some, there's some kind of wine burgundy hue to it, along with some brown undertones. But it definitely looks chocolatey. It definitely looks chocolate on my skin tone. So that gives it a nice kind of vampy lip type of vibe. But I think it's still very classy. So I definitely love the matte shade, the matte ranges of their shade color, especially for their mattes. Like, and even though it applies initially like a matte, it feels like a satin, almost like a cream lipstick. Doesn't feel drying at all. So that's basically look number 3 with a different lip color. So the first color was Please Me, which is this nice vibrant pink. The second shade was in Chili, which is a nice brick red terracotta type shade. And then the third shade I'm wearing now is Antique Velvet. All 3 are matte formulas. So yeah, so that's the look. So I hope you all enjoyed this presentation of me giving you a tutorial on a rose gold look using rose gold highlight and the shadows to give a rose gold feel to it. I really like it. It definitely will be one of my go-to eye looks. And if you have any questions, any thoughts, please leave them below. Thank you for watching and take care. Bye.